運命に逆らうつもり？シグニフィケーター打撃。プリンシパルスターアイスストーム。テトリスいきます。ダメなの。プリンシパルスターアイスストーム。やだ、ファイヤー。テトリスね。大打撃。テトリスコンジャンクション。ファイヤー。リフリネーション。ホラリー。テトリスね。ホラリー。ベネフィック。ジュゲム。いや、ダメなの。プリンシパルス。ホラリー。この感じ来るね。プリンシパルスアイスストーム。ファイヤー。シグニフィケーターアイスストーム。ブレインダムド。プリンシパルスやだ。アイスストーム。ファイヤー。やだ。プリンシパルス打撃。やプリンシパルスこの感じ来るのね。ベネフィやだ。シグニフィケーター来るのね。ベネフィック。テトリスいきます。ダメだよ。シグニフィケーター。テトリスね。シグニフィケーター。ファイヤー。プリンシパルスター打撃。テトリスね。プリンシパルスター打撃。テトリスね。ファイヤー。この感じ。プリンシパルスター。この感じ。プリンシパルスター。この感じ。アイスストーム。やだ。この感じ来るのね。シグニフィケーター。ジュゲム。いや、ダメなの。運命が見えない。やったね、カクンクグン。テトリスね。ファイヤー。プリンシパルスター。ホラリー。テトリスね。ファイヤー。コンジャンクション。テトリスね。大打撃。ファイヤー。プリンシパルスター。大打撃。アイスストーム。プリンシパルスター。コンジャンクション。ファイヤー。プリンシパルスター。大打撃。ホラリー。 来るのね。テトリスね。この感じ来るのね。プリンシパルこの感じほらプリンシパルやい打撃勝利は分かってたわ。シグニフィケーター大打撃ホラリプリンシパル来るのね。ダメなの。シグニフィケーターホラリ
Okay. I think everything's good. I'm just not going to do a bet for this match. I just saw it just started. But we'll get a bet in for the next round. Welcome everyone. This is the PPT Open number 6, and hopping right into it with a banger of a match. Seed 8 versus Seed 9, I believe. Yeah, red is Seed 8 in this tournament. It's pretty stacked. Oh, it is not 0 to 9. Let me fix that. I'm pretty sure this match just started, which is why I just wanted to hop into it and get something on the screen. I believe both of these players are Korean, so got a little Korean battle going on. But we'll start betting on the next match here. Let's make sure everyone is good in the tournament chat real quick, and then I'll get to some commentary.
Hello, hello, good morning.
Oh, what's up, man? How are you doing?
I'm doing alright.
So, okay, how's your name pronounced? Kiyobi?
Yeah, Kiyobi.
Kiyobi, okay. So tell me a little bit about yourself, since this is my first time commentating with you, and
yeah,
just so that chat knows, because I don't think a lot of people in my chat know who you are.
Yeah, so I'm Kiyobi. I am mostly involved in the fighting game side of things, but I was a Tetris main, and then Puyo Puyo Tetris actually made me a Puyo main.
Okay. Oh.
It's a bit of a long story. That's for another time for sure. But yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're a Puyo main, because most of the time I don't really know what's going on. I can, especially just Puyo versus Puyo. I mean, I have a general idea of what's going on, but I don't know a lot of this like setups and what people are actually going for. It's kind of, if it's a big chain, it's a good. That's kind of the extent of my knowledge. But
most of the time, yeah. But there's also like you can punish someone for getting a bit too greedy, hit them with a quick short chain, and then that instantly ends the round, depending on how risky their chain is.
Right. I do, however, know the matchup from playing PBT, Puyo versus Tetris, and
yeah,
Red is very good at it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, he's as a Puyo player against Tetris, you have to build very defensively, and how you play defensively in Puyo is that you stack up. You can see how his chain stack is very far slanted to the left, and the middle's like kind of a valley.
Right.
Yeah, that's because garbage is distributed evenly, so it'll always distribute it once per column. So if you get 6 garbage, that's always one row. It'll never be like lopsided towards one end or anything. So because of that, if you stack high, then that means you'll effectively only receive like 4 rows of garbage, instead of like the game compensating for your tall stack and shoving all the leftover garbage to the right side.
I see. Okay. Yeah, this is the kind of I need this Puyo commentary in my PBT tournaments for sure.
Well, glad to be here.
Oh, let me fix the score, which I said I would do, but I did not. Oh, it's just because I'm not live. Let me go on. There we go.
Oh, that's 3, 4. That's a quick 5 chain on red side. It's gonna be some good garbage.
Absolutely. It's close to a kill. If BAMG can survive here. The thing is, BAMG doesn't have any room to work with now. So.
Oh yeah, that line piece a little bit too slow. Typically,
after like, from what I gather, after like the Puyo player sends their big chain is when they're most vulnerable to receive like garbage and whatnot. So since BAMG was already at the top there, he wasn't able to exploit the fact that he survived really. And Red was extremely comfortable in that scenario, so.
Yeah, like once you get a big chain going and Tetris is like on the ropes, you just need the coup de grace.
Right.
Oh man, this is looking kind of bad for Red right now. Spoke too soon. That's a huge garbage chain. Nice power 5.
I have the same issue when it comes to Red. I always speak too soon. It seems like he's in the worst scenario, but he's just so patient, and it's hard to. It's almost risky in how patient he is, because if he gets like one bad strand of garbage and like his piece sequence doesn't really line up, he seems to be really greedy against Tetris players and know like when to really go forward and take his chain and like, or clear his chains.
Oh, that was a fat 3 chain right there. Puts Bamji on the ropes. Got the Tetris down stack though. So the thing with Puyo playing Puyo as playing as Puyo against Tetris, you have to play greedy because you can't afford to just throw 2s and 3s at him because that barely does anything towards against the Tetris.
Right.
So garbage chaining is a very important skill to learn if you want to play this matchup effectively. Yeah,
it's definitely. It seems like a defining skill in the matchup, really, and Red has a pretty good grasp on it from what I see. Like,
his garbage chaining is phenomenal. Yeah. That's a 3, 4, 5. No, the garbage is gonna. Oh no, I'm wrong. I misread that. Nice 6 chain. That's threatening Bamji for sure. Ouch.
Yeah, and Bamji has some misdrops of his own. This first set will go to Red, 3-2. Pretty good matchup.
Red's gameplay is what I aspire to be. And I play this matchup way too much like playing against a Puyo player, which is like playing Puyo traditionally. Oh, that garbage did not seal off that yellow right there, but Red needed that yellow. The RNG is not going to give it to him. 4, 5, that's a 6 chain?
Is it a 6? Yeah, I think you're right. Wait, 7.
Oh!
I saw the 6, but I can't read the 7.
I did not see that 7 either. I'm just got a really solid down stack going though. Oh, he went for something greedy. I wasn't entirely sure what he was going for. I think he could have down stacked a little bit further. Oh, but here he comes. And single. Stave up a little bit of damage there. He's gonna get the down stack, except
I like that, especially considering where Bamji was on the board. Just got a clean win there. 4-2. Red looking really strong right now. Bamji needs to kind of collect himself a little bit. Seems to have some misdrops, and you can't. Yeah, like that small move even from Bamji there.
Oh yeah.
It's like giving the Puyo player room early is not what you want to do. You need to apply pressure right away. Because the longer the match goes on, yeah, the better it is for the Puyo player. So, see if
that's a nice clean 4 for Red. Get a little bit of pressure on Bamji's side, but Bamji definitely has a chance to fight back.
Red's board is still very clean for a good follow up here. Oh, that was how many Puyos were cleared right there? That was like 20.
I was looking at Bamji for a second. Actually, I did not see that.
Is that a 2 chain or 3 chain? That was crazy.
Someone called out Hellfire, so that must have been a nice fat 2.
Oh yeah, Blarg in the chat. Blarg, I remind you every time now. Do you like wake up late? What's going on, man? It's all good though. Today's pretty stacked regardless, and I'm commentating with Kiyobi, a Puyo player familiar with the fighting scene. And I think he's pushing for Puyo or PVT at his like. I think you work at Esports Arena, I believe, right? Or
Level Up Live. We do Wednesday night fights at Esports Arena.
That's right. That's right.
Level Up, not.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm also probably the biggest PPT show for the fighting game community.
All right, so
that was a solid 6.
Oh yeah, it was first to 6. For some reason, I thought it was first to 9. So Red moves on, 6-2. Good games. Red's looking pretty sharp.
As always, right?
Alright, go to studio mode. My transitions were off there. Alright, let's find the next match. Obviously, I was a little more coordinated and I was trying to line up some matches, but my computer decided to turn off, as most people are aware. So, it's going to try to hop into a match here and...
Hashtag streaming as a blow up.
Right. I think I need to, I think it's time for a computer upgrade.
Oh man. I remember when I upgraded my computer, I had a 7-year gap between computers.
Yeah, I always like get a really nice computer that lasts a long time and then it just gets old. That's the thing. Like this is actually still a decent computer, but it's like some like small crashing errors and stuff like that that just kind of come with time, in my opinion. Like usually my computer's running fine, but it does crash often. Also, I don't have an SSD, so it takes forever to reload.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I need to get on that.
Yo, here's the tech. Just get a small SSD, just put Windows on it, and then keep your regular hard drive for everything else.
Yeah, that might be the move. That might be the move. And my computer's fine, like, to begin with. Everything else I have is pretty good, so that might be the move.
Yeah.
Alright, let's find a match here. Pull up the brackets.
Who do we got right now? So Red's already almost in winners semis. Holy moly.
Wumbo versus Arthur. Has that started yet? Let's see.
I'm looking at the Tetris director. Puyo Tetris.
Yeah, that's what I was about to pull up here. I don't think either of them are streaming, so we'll have to get that.
That's a shame.
Semis. Either way, semis are going to be here before you know it, and semis are required to be streamed, so we'll get all those good matches in.
How does that work if both players can't stream?
Well, we'll get to that if it ever happens, but for we'll have to do replays. System. Yeah, replays. It's really janky, and I don't want to do it. So far, like most high-level players do stream, so hasn't been an issue. We've never had to do that.
Okay.
Especially on PC. I was more worried about it for Switch, but even then, like, it seemed to work out pretty well.
Well, at least PC it's a little more accessible because of Steam streaming.
Right, and we can just do Discord screen share and stuff like that, so.
Yeah. Hey, Sega, please put in spectator mode. Thank you.
So I guess we'll have some time to kill here. We could do Iljane versus the winner of Yapio and Oxford. Let's see if either of them are streaming. I don't know if any of them are streaming. I guess that's
if they are, they're under a different Twitch name.
Yeah. Oh, I found Iljane. Okay, Iljane is streaming.
Yeah, Iljane's chilling in the lobby right now.
So I guess we'll get Iljane versus the winner of Oxford and Yapio. I'm guessing they're playing right now.
All right. I'll camp in that stream then.
Bet ready, and then have a name ready to input.
Oh, Iljane's already asking in chat. Are they stuck?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I'm hoping they're still playing.
Maybe they just had a late start. If not, I'll whisper both of them. Thing is, like, everyone checked in, so I would hope they're at it. Iljane versus. Did you have were you watching the last tournament, Kiyobi?
I was in the last Puyo.
Oh, that's right.
I was salty as heck, man.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Gosh.
I think a lot of people here can relate.
Yeah, remember when I said you have to play a very different way to play Puyo against Tetris? I did not.
So do you play more Puyo versus Puyo in general?
Oh yeah, I'm more on Puyo Champions nowadays.
Okay. I'm thinking about buying that game for the Switch. I might do it this weekend, to be honest. We'll see how busy I am tomorrow. Because I would like to own my Puyo skills, but not get wrecked on PBT, because I think I'm a little higher rated on PBT. But my Puyo, I'm like a beginner.
Yeah, Puyo Champions rating system is a lot more brutal, too. I think top ranker, like, it's a lot more compressed in this one. Because top rankers are like 3,200.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, also the top rankers play on PS4. The PS4 net play is a lot more vicious than Switch.
Is that because is there a lot of Puyo community on the PS4 in general, just through Japan and Europe maybe?
That's all. That's excuse me, words. That's because the Puyo Championship, the Puyo Cup, plays on PlayStation.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna contact Oxford, make sure they're playing here. Oh, okay, they did make a room. Okay, so they're probably just having a doozy. Probably an even matchup.
You never know if it's a Tetris mirror, you never know how long those things can go.
Or they didn't report their scores, which happens in the chat.
Oh, bracket runner problems. Wumbo's already in winner semis.
Yeah, Wumbo making quick work of people, per usual.
Yep.
I'm pretty excited for Wumbo versus Kazu, though. I don't know when the last time they played was. I looked it up on YouTube earlier because I was curious, and I think...
Are you already calling that for winners finals?
Well, it's a possibility. If not in winners finals at some point. I think they're probably the favorites to get to the winner final. I think Wumbo's second seed and Kazu's first seed. But if that were to happen, I don't want to count anybody out. But yeah, I think the last time they played was 2018, at least recorded. I looked it up, so both players have probably grown since then. So I'm kind of curious how that would look if it's going to be 4-wide versus 4-wide, or if Kazu takes a more aggressive stance. We'll see.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Yeah. Yeah, I remember playing against Wumbo at Combo Breaker in 2018. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you played against him?
Monster. Yeah, it's a monster.
In a live scenario?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Combo Breaker's a fighting game tournament in the Chicago area.
Okay.
And there was a Puyo Tetris swap side tournament over there.
Wait, is that the one that was on his channel? I've seen a few live PBT events, but I don't know if all of them were... I don't know if I saw that one in particular. Maybe I did. Wumbo uploaded like some swap tournament to his channel at some point. But
I don't follow his channel, admittedly, so I'll have to take a look.
All right, up to you, Oxford. I'm about to whisper them. They must be playing still. It's crazy. Double check.
Well, this was 2018, so it has to be way back.
Well, while we wait, I guess I can do a plug for Matcherino. It literally takes 10 seconds. You go to the page, hit contribute, type in the code, hit contribute, done. 50 cents added to the prize pool out of nowhere.
Or
from Matcherino.
Hit a retweet button, add 20 more cents.
Yeah, there you go. I'm a little weird about the retweets, but I usually do like the likes and stuff. I feel like a shill when I retweet. And I show Puyo every chance I get at fighting game tournaments. Because Puyo's a freaking fighting game, man. Yeah, I mean, Tetris in general, like, it kind of is. It's 1v1. Has a lot of characteristics that fighting games have. Obviously, presented differently, but...
I feel like Puyo is even more so because you can punish your opponent for playing poorly. Like, it feels a lot more visceral to hit somebody with a good read on an opponent.
Okay, it looks like Yapio just finished his game. Yeah, they said they were having some long games, 200k games, which is always good as a player, I suppose.
Not for a TO. I'll tell you what. I got a couple of Puyo Tetris stories from Anime Evo. Oh man.
Well, feel free to share. We got some time here.
Well, it's I guess it's less stories and more like anecdotes. So, like, I don't want to come off as bashing or anything. It might, but like, it's great to see new players play Puyo Tetris. Like, we had some people come out of nowhere being like, "Hey, I want to enter this because I like Tetris." I'm like, great. So, like, we run swap because that's the more preferred format, in my opinion.
I like swap. Yep.
Yeah. But man, so there were these two new players. You know how new players play slow?
Absolutely.
One of these rounds, one set took 25 minutes.
Oh my god. You know, the recent Tetrio Underdogs Cup had a similar issue. Because,
oh, really?
Yeah, players aren't really sure how to, like, attack properly, so they're mostly just, like, down. Like, if you get, like, two new players that down stack, it's kind of funny to watch.
Oh,
there's some matches that lasted forever. Alright, so bets are up for Iljane versus Yapio coming up next. So, yeah, I think bet 1 if you want Iljane to win, bet 2 if you want Yapio to win, bet 3 if you think Iljane will win by a shutout, bet 4 if you think Yapio will win by a shutout, and it is, you can bet on more than one, and they are all exclusive.
I like how Iljane bet all on himself.
Oh, damn, dude. Might be risky and bet all on the shutout here. Let's see what Iljane can do. he misdrops a lot, so it might not be a safe bet. And Yalpio was having a good match. But, alright. I think I have cards for these players, actually. I'll try to get them up. Definitely have some work to do from a TO point of view to get everything a little more polished. But, in time. I am glad that these tournaments are growing, and we are getting the best players to play.
And I'm really pleasantly surprised that you managed to pull out a way to stream these, even though Puyo's Tetris doesn't have a spectator.
It's annoying, but I mean, it kind of works. As long as like enough people are streaming, and that was kind of the main concern. Most players are open to it, so.
Yeah, that was my concern. That was all of our concerns for Anime Evo this year too. That's why we ultimately decided to drop Puyo from the lineup.
Really?
Because
okay.
we can't expect players to be able to stream games. What if Grand Finals is unstreamable? That would suck.
Mm-hmm.
You always have to account for worst case. So that's why I didn't want to do it. We didn't want to do it, but yeah.
What's going on here? Okay, Iljane just has a weird name. Looks like we're hopping right into the match.
Yeah, we got still have the game on the left side. JC makes me stack. What? He's gonna get it. Yapio's DT cannon is gonna. Oh, let's fight. Oh no.
I like the desperate fix idea, but a little too high there.
I like that. Also set up again. Does he have it? He definitely has it. There we go.
Foresight from Iljane. Yep. Might be here, but he's a little indecisive in how to get through it. Okay, it does find a decent fix, and I think the eyepiece there should...
Oh, wait a second. That has to be an error.
Yeah, maybe a finesse error, or like a garbage error or something. Oh, they did first to twos on accident. Unless it was a warm-up, but I don't think it was a warm-up.
Oh, I think Oh, Yapio is... Oh, no.
What they want to do, just having some errors and actually doing it. Yeah, he's looking much better. I like that single thing. Even that small single is fairly aggressive. And you will be pressing it because you're not really able to trigger your garbage, but it's pretty efficient. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, keep the foresight over there.
Iljane definitely seems like the faster player, so he's got that going for him. And
2 T-spin doubles.
Yeah.
There's a Tetris. Oh.
Yes, looking up for Yapio here in this matchup. Iljane really looked strong in the last one. I think he's practicing all around player. I like that because I play multiple types of games. He's one of the few players that really can like make me struggle on every game I play. He won the HBO 11 tournament, which kind of highlighted like multiple clients. So.
Just got a mini T-spin or a mini
but he's a little hesitant right now to. Okay, he finds the double T-spin. Yeah, I think he's in a good position.
Oh, nice Tetris. Giving up the T-spin single. He can go for the kill.
Yeah, he gets it. So my bet on the shutout was wrong. 3 to 1.
シグニフィケータージュゲムいやだダメよテトリスねファイヤーファイヤーファイヤーテトリスねアイスストームフリーショットテトリスねテトリスね
Oh, he goes the triple on top. I like that.
フリーショットテトリスねファイヤー
Here. I would have been a little more vanilla in my approach there and probably just picked some these 2 Tetris, but he knows what's up. Okay.
勝利は分かってたわ
Yeah. Yapio kind of taken under pressure there. Made some desperate moves, but Elgin comes out with the other point here.
Yeah, the score counter is not 16, it is 4-1.
Oh, shoot. I was actually keeping score the whole time, but it wasn't updating. Yeah. Well, what it is I on OBS it was video, so it's like I sometimes leave it on. The guy did on that. Meant to do it, but a little long.
The back-to-back
I like the T-spin triple tower.
Oh man, he's got a nice combo going on.
Yeah, we've seen that from Iljan quite a few times in recent turns. He likes to go for that triple tower. And it's actually a pretty good move, to be honest. I wouldn't really consider, I would recommend people do it in strider Tetris games, such as Tetrio and JS Risk. It's extremely risky for, like, the payout. But PBT is very good. I'm just talking like fast Tetris games with no lock delay, where so JS Chris and Tetrio are good examples of that.
So is that, maybe that's why I like Tetrio a little bit more nowadays.
Maybe. Oh, Yapio is another win.
What do we got here? Fire in the first part. Second part.
Mine's a good spin, but really only got a start here. Yapio seems to be upping his game. Seems like he's a little more hesitant. Early rounds, but much more.
Definitely one. Oh, nice DP cannon.
Good foresight here for into the second attack. But good work. Well done. He sees the into it. Oh, he goes for the triple. I like that he goes for these triples. The double win is a little cleaner, but I think he might have an air. And Elgin with the kill, double T-spin, triple tower. Yeah, I think that should do it. That was a good round.
シグニフィケーター
That was a good round. Yapio, fun.
10ゲーム
Very nice.
フリースパイスター撃
So game point.
Ready, boom. Oh, he's
Finds a
gonna get the
PC.
clear.
Oh, he takes advantage of it. The PC beating out the, I think it was a DT he was going for there. So
He was
quick
going
win.
for a DT, yeah.
6-2. Good games. I actually, well played Yapio. That's probably the first time I saw him play, or his first entrance into our tournaments, I believe. So, good showing. Hopefully you make a decent losers run.
Yeah, that 6-2 may look like a wash on paper with that 6-2, but that was not a wash.
Yeah, there were some good games. I think some of the earlier rounds were kind of a wash, but he got warmed up, so hopefully he can bring that that fire he had in the later part of his set through his losers
That's what
run.
losers bracket is for, the run back bracket.
Right. Okay, who's up next? Who is up next? How's our bracket looking here?
Can we do circulation versus Zach?
Let's see if they started. They may have already started. If not, looks like we already have Kazu and Wumbo waiting in the semifinals. I would like to see that match. Doesn't look like Zach is streaming right now. Let me see if they started.
So we have Iljane. Iljane now is playing against I don't read Korean, so
We might just hop into that match because it times up well with our stream. So, just in case Circu and Zach have started. So next up, we're going to do Iljane. We'll just stick with the Iljane train.
okay.
Get that,
Do you know how to read
started.
that?
Okay, so the name he gave me was Garbage Matchmaking. That's the name he wanted to go by. But I think if you translate that name, it comes out as WoW. So call him WoW. You can call him Garbage Matchmaking. Whatever you feel.
Wow.
Oh, shoot. Okay, good. I thought I messed up my bet for a second. Okay, Iljane versus... what should we call him? For the sake of the bet, I'm just going to say WoW.
Wow.
And we don't really know a whole lot about this player. They have a decent PPT ranking, so I'm not sure if any of you know who this player is, but we'll probably see as soon as we get into the match. Some people might see the username and know. Okay, so bets have started for the next match.
Red got sent to losers by Kazu. Dang. 6-0. Yeah, that's the Puyo life for you.
Yeah, Kazu is kind of a next level player. He 9-0'd Dormy in the grand finals last time. Like, he's a step up, man. Alright. So...
How do you get insanely fast in a Tetris game that can input lag? That's terrifying.
Right. Yeah, I am... it does baffle me how people are so fast at PPT. Like, my PPT sprint is probably like 20 seconds slower than my other, like, JS sprint. Alright. Let's see here. I think I had a player card for him. Where's it at? And under trash. There it is.
Man, I remember when I was sprinting in Tetris Effect, and the game cock-blocked me from getting a sub 60. I got a highlight in somewhere on my stream. So, I clear, and the timer says 59.99, but on the results screen, it records a 1-minute 1.
Does it? Interesting.
Yeah. Oh my god, I was so heartbroken.
Yeah. Sprinting is... I don't play a whole lot of sprint in general. I mostly just stick to multiplayer. Like, grinding sprint can be very frustrating to me. Usually I just hop on and do a couple sprints, and that's it, because...
Oh, I totally agree.
Yeah. It is kind of good to grind it, but it's not my thing. I've never really been about grinding a sprint.
Yeah, sprint is mad frustrating, but I just still like doing it for some reason. Maybe I'm actually a masochist, who knows?
Potentially. I think a lot of Tetris and Puyo players are.
Oh, how could you call everybody out like that?
Alright, yeah, bets have started, and if you iterate it once again, you can bet 1 for Iljane, bet 2 for WoW, 3 for Iljane by shutout, 4 for WoW by shutout, and they are all exclusive, but you can bet on as many as you like. So if you think there's a potential for a shutout, you can throw a few bucks on it, but still bet for the player that you think will win. Because if they win by a shutout, everyone that cancels out everything else, if that makes sense. I like the shutout mechanic for PvT matches because they tend to be a little more one-sided. All right, who do you think will win this? Do you have any faith in this player that we don't know?
I like cheering for no names and underdogs.
Right.
So let's see how this match unfolds.
Well, on their player card it says they like center forward, so we'll see if we'll see some forward here. They could be joking. A lot of people like to do that.
Yeah, but uh-oh.
Right. Alright, looks like they found each other, so we're about to hop into it. And this is a 1st to 9. So Iljane, if you are there, just remember it's 1st to 9. I'll actually type it in his chat real quick too.
Oh, I found the clip.
Wait. This isn't 1st to 9 yet, is it? What are we at? It's not winter semis.
Yeah,
okay, my bad. This is 1st to 6. I thought we were a little farther along for some reason.
Oh, the overlay does say Tetrio on it. Whoops.
On my stream?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Really?
For the fight card?
Oh, it does. You know, I changed it earlier. Let me see if my main, okay. Thing is, my OBS crashed earlier, and sometimes it doesn't save the assets. Let me fix that right now. That's funny.
Warm-up match, okay.
Yeah, they're gonna get a warm-up. So we'll pull that up.
Oh, I thought you crashed.
No. Okay, I guess we can pull for warm-up.
60 denied.
Trying it out. I don't know if you're familiar with the Melee scene, but they have a new
I heard about it.
Yeah, it's like a better online matchmaking right now.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm happy for those guys having.
But they have a decent rating. I concur with
I don't know if it's GGPO, but they've got their own implementation of rollback recently.
Right, yeah, I think define words. I just know it's better. Melee is pretty much the only fighting game I play online.
ベネフィックテトリスねこっちよ
Proper category.
コンジャンクション
No,
こっちよ
I'm a meme.
I'm just wondering, people would say that
If I'll treat that seriously and say I actually think that Smash is
この感じ来るのねフリースパレットシエルアーメージリフリメーションほらテトリスですわ来るのねテトリスですわダメなの
Illusion's
こ
pretty
の
good.
感じレージこの感じ来るのねほらりほらり
Go to the mid game
コ
for a
ン
while.
ジャンクションベネフィック何よコンジャンクションシグニフィケーターシグニフィケーターシグニフィケーター
continuing the combo.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. He finds it. That was good.
It's still going.
He had a little bit of patience to correct it there and make sure he found the right sequence. So I like that.
この感じダメなの
I believe it's still a
シエ
warm
ル
up.
ダメなのですね
Yeah, still
こ
being
の
out.
感じ来るのね
Oh, you got an alternate
こっちよ
design.
ベネフィレージレージ
Not feeling
シグニフィケーターラームリチャージリフリネーションフーダシーレージフリースパ
Yeah,
レスタ
exactly. It's viable because
テトリスねテトリスですわ
drop speed.
フリースパレスタレージ
Garbage and stuff.
フラームラタ
Right, right.
ホラリ来るのねホラリほらリ
Or why
ベネフィックベネフィックコンジャンクションレージシグニフィケーターフラームラタシグニフィケーターレージこっちよレージコンジャンクションテトリスねこっちよ
He did have a weird follow up
コ
there.
ンジャンクションテトリスね
You know what they say?
フラームラタこっちよフリースパレステトリスですわダメなのフリースパレスフラームレージフリースパレスホラリ
This drop thing.
シグニフィケーターこんなの嘘
Teaspoon
よ
double setup? The teaspoon triple
Yeah, I
setup.
like
I'm
that. And
sorry.
it went into a teaspoon double though. All right. I think Illjane is still the favorite here. He seems to have more dynamic and depth to his play. So that can go a long way in PvT. So I believe they're going to start it up now. You did confirm this is a warm-up, right?
He did say it was a
Warm-up match.
warm-up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it is first to 6, Illjane. I think he was in chat earlier asking.
Yeah, when I heard this, I turned on his stream for a sec and I heard us in the background, so I'm sure he heard us.
Yeah, I have his stream muted out. Yep, he still has us on.
運命に逆らうつもり
Okay, good luck, have fun. Illjane and WoW. Or trash matchmaking. Call it
Wow.
trash.
この感じフラームラタ
Alright, here we go.
シエルアーダメなの
Ooh, there goes all clear.
Yeah,
シエルアーダメ
at least like this drops right off the bat. Of course, as Microblizz says after I usually say this, ideally, no misdrops is the best strategy. But if you want to misdrop, if you're going to misdrop, it's best to right away
シグニフィケーター
and space to correct it.
この感じシエルアーほらダメほらベネフィック何よシグニフィケーターテトリスですよダメなのですねシエルアーレージ
James got that opportunity though. No, he's going for the next option.
当然の結果ですわ
Oh, very
Maybe a little bit
aggressive.
too aggressive.
Very aggressive. He wasn't even able to get the eyepiece. It's that one extra line of garbage.
That's
シグニフィケーター
I feel like that sometimes.
It does.
この感じダメなのシエルアーなんかこっちよレージ
That DT cannon is going nowhere though. Bang! 2 shots.
Yeah, I think Iljane's in a good position to handle it though. He's was able to make already Tetris through some of his garbage and has a good follow up. So
Yeah.
good read from Illjane.
シグニフィケーター
choice of what
消えるわダメなのテトリスねプリンシパルスタックテトリスねダメなのこっちよコンジャンクション
Wait though, Iljane does have his phases where he'll like sometimes he misdrops.
ホラリですわこっちよホラリホラリ
Was not misdropped.
ホラリベネフィックホラリホラリですわベネフィックテトリスですわ
ready to go.
シグニフィケーター
Going for downside consequences. Never mind, I'm a liar.
テトリスね消えるわダメなの
I'm really good with these.
テトリスですわテトリスね
Oh,
ベ
wow.
ネフィックこの感
Another
じ
two spin.
ほらこっちよベネフィックですわダメなのほらベネフィック
Oh, bad decision.
こっちよ
Okay. Oh, nice
ベネ
down.
フィックほらリ
Not really in the best position either, so this is actually
テトリスね何よフラーベネフィック消えるわダメなの
hey, neither player able to get the kill.
ほら消えるわダメだわ
Wow.
This game.
Yeah, this
Oh
is
no,
his game.
LJ's misdraw.
It's his
You
game,
wait,
unless he has some miracle here. No,
wait. Aw,
I guess we should never count him out, knowing some of the stuff we've seen from him already. But
you never know.
Yeah.
But
even with
that-
Trash looking good, man.
the future did not change that time.
Maybe in the warm up he was taking it easy.
シグニフィケーター
Who knows?
リザードテトリスねプリンシパルスターテトリスね何よ
Yeah, that is pretty rough. Okay, he finds the
ね
but
こっちよほら
Nice little combo
テト
there.
リスですわほら
How is he gonna dodge
テ
that?
トリスね
Wow, open it up.
Iljane's board is looking really deep.
ダメなのプリンシパルスター
I think.
ねプリンシパルスター何よ
Yeah.
ベネフィックわか
And how bit he needs to kill like
ホ
now.
ラリテトリスですわダメなの
Trash has a pretty clean
この
board.
感じ
Iljane's board is
ダメ
not good.
なの
Flash is going on the offensive right now. This
Yeah,
pressure
he needs.
is exactly exactly what it needs. There's
Yeah.
another T-spin.
Well played from Trash to take advantage. Especially after that.
ホラリリサージ消えるわホラリコンジャンクション
Oh
シグ
no.
ニフィケーター
That's gonna get
テト
denied.
リスねフラームわかほら
Wow, he
プ
got
リン
all
シパルスターベネフィックホラリベネフィック
Nice, nice.
T-spin ready though.
勝利は分かって
T-spin.
た
Down stack maybe? No, he goes for an offensive option.
Okay, Iljane took advantage of. I think Trash had a weird hollow up there. It looked like he did a misdrop or just.
ホラリプリンシパルスターこの感じプリンシパルスター
Oh, okay, both players find it.
消えるわダメなの
Oh wait.
テトリスベネフィックテトリスねコンジャンクションね
Oh, he has.
ね
I like the idea.
プリンシパルスタープリンシパルスターホラリ
Okay, finds the super T-spin.
Oh, okay, 1, 2. Is he gonna continue the down stack? No, he's
Wow,
not.
great
He's gonna
round from
build- He
Iljane
didn't need to.
That's high PBTA.
ダメなのホラリ消えるわこの感じダメなの
Beautiful.
ホラリ来るのねホラリベネフィックよベネフィック消えるわテトリスね
Well,
プリンシパルスターコンジャンクションホラリですわホラリベネフィック何よコンジャンクションレージほらレージシグニフィケータープリンシパルスターホラリベネフィックこんなの嘘よ
1, 2. Is he gonna
ooh,
continue?
cool
He
combo.
is.
I like that. I like that.
That was cute.
Yeah, force the L spin combo. That was pretty smart. Ties it up though, 4-4. It is win by 2, so hopefully we'll see a cool rally here.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's cool, just because people have brought it up. But it will cap win by 2 now at 15. Unless it's Grand Finals, I'm not going to take away from that hype. I feel like early rounds people could take advantage of that to some extent, as well as they could just pull off like
close players. Iljane right now getting pretty close to the top there.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Trash does the win. 5-4 in his favor. Ooh, that sounds a lot. Is that a
I think that was a yeah.
It almost got the kill.
Oh yeah.
Iljane's going for the DT on top of a double Tetris. I love it. I'm not very good at that, but I definitely like them. I don't do on PvP because I do it more on like because messing them up in PvP.
Setup or was that a miss drop? We'll never know.
From Trash?
No, from Iljane.
Oh, I was watching Trash. He has some weird setups too going on. Hey, Iljane takes the lead. Yeah. But it is 1 by 2.
He has advantage. Oh no, the drop on Wow's side.
I gotta refresh. I don't know if you're
Still rolling.
Oh, he's been the kill right now. Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
This is tense.
Oh!
Tense.
It's so close.
He misses, drops the square.
Oh!
Iljane takes it. 7-5. GG's.
Oh!
Great set.
That
I might
was
upload
close.
that one to YouTube, just even though it wasn't winner semi, so I might go on YouTube. All right. So, the winner of this plays Kazu, I believe. I'll have to double check my bracket, either that or Wumbo.
Yeah, Kazu.
Okay,
Kazu's
Kazu,
up
yeah.
next. Kazu Iljane.
Great match. That got me a little more hyped for these upcoming matches. All right. Got me loosey-goosey now. I'm a little ready. Close a bet. Iljane wins. So Iljane, most of the bets were on Iljane, so.
Wumbo, I do agree with Wumbo. We should give Iljane a break.
Yeah, for sure. So, Wumbo or Zach, let's see if one of you... Wumbo, would you like to stream your match versus Zach? I think Zach has the opportunity to stream as well, if you want to ask him.
Zach is.
Zach's streaming, okay.
101-155.
Yeah. Okay, pulling him up. Let's get this bet started real quick, so we can hop right into it.
Oh, dang, he's got a keyboard display and everything.
And he's got the on-screen score, so I don't have to do it.
Hey!
This is actually a pretty cool matchup, because Zach's really good at PCs.
Wait, was it 7-5? Was it 6-5 or 7-5?
7-5. Right? Pretty sure.
Time to check the tapes.
Yeah. Match fixing for bets. Alright, let's get this bet started. Between Wumbo and Zach. Let's see if Wumbo bets all in on himself getting a shutout. Let's see how confident he is. player cards up real quick, and then we'll hop into it. Oh, one sec. Oh, I hit top 19. I'm at top 10.
Oh man, top 19. Let's go.
Down stack combo. Okay. Decides not to go for the combo and rather go to that clean well, which. Okay, okay. 我的想你的内裤了。破台嘞。Has some potential.
ではないとはね。こうなれば仕方ないわ。予定より随分と早いけれど、一足先に行かせてもらうわね。
いや、どこにも行かせない。ここで決着をつける。
意外。まったく意外な結果だわ。ここに残るリソースをかき集めても追いつかない傷を負うなんてね。
もう終わりだ。
Okay.
Got the Tetris coming in.
Both players high on the board. I actually like Zach's situation. He doesn't have a T piece in sight though. It's kind of at the back of his bag there, so he had to opt out of.
He had to pay a lot of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, for going for the T-spin single.
I like that.
That was good.
Yeah, he kind of opted to go for that clean well on the right for the Tetris and put him out of danger a little bit. Okay, so let's see how Wumbo plays from up high here. I was wondering if he's going to go for that T-spin final. Opts to go for some down stacking. Okay. All right, getting into a mid game here.
Wumbo with that Tetris option.
Yatta. Noka. Alice. カーディナル。
お見事でした。
俺たち本当に倒したんだよな、アドミニストレーターを。ユージオ、大丈夫なのか？
キリト、僕は大丈夫だよ。ありがとうございます、カーディナルさん。
那我变回来了。
よかったです。
そうだ、カーディ。
You get out of the sack, you be my hero. Not gonna happen though.
Oh. Make a pun.
Pun? What? I like puns.
Exactly. I'm not sorry.
Don't be.
Every time you.
Okay. That's weird. I think he I thought he had a PC. Maybe I just misread it.
Zach going for those T-spin opportunities. Keeping that back-to-back bonus.
But Wumbo's smart and trying to tank some of the garbage so that his 4-wide is stronger. Wasn't able to really complete it. But
still a significant amount.
Yeah, both players up high. Thing is, Zach once again having a misdrop. It's really these misdrops that, oh, cool spin find. But even with that, Wumbo is able to take advantage of him.
Yeah, Wumbo was, that attack was relentless on Zach.
Yeah. I think Zach, if it wasn't for these misdrops, he would be able to, we'd go farther into the game. He's just misdropping as soon as, like, at the worst time, really.
Oh, that was a good T-spin.
Okay.
Oh, here it comes. Can you fend this off, Zach?
I don't see Zach getting out of this.
I believe!
Yeah.
No, I don't.
It's good that you believe. We all want to believe. All right, Zach, let's go. Reverse. 1 to 8, man. You ready to be a legend?
No, all clear there. Both players clashing T-spin doubles.
Oh, Wumbo. Okay, opening T-spin. Interesting.
T-spin for Zach. Tetris for Zach. Get the down stack opportunity for Zach over there. Nice, nice. I think he had a T-spin triple opportunity, but he elected not to take it. Zach playing quite defensively now.
Yeah, okay, that little messy garbage, but...
Oh, T-spin ready? There it goes.
Yeah, I think Zach's in an okay situation. But Wumbo finds a fractal, so kind of aggressive up there, up high. And he does find another one, T-piece, a little far back there, but takes a burn. Wumbo's actually in a pretty rough situation, in my opinion, if Zach's able to take advantage of it. Okay, let's see how he's deciding what to do here. Okay. Good choice on that T-spin find. Okay, well played from Wumbo, staying alive.
Wumbo Tetris ready now. Zach looking for something. He's a little bit risky right now. He's got the T-spin, got the down stack. Open up that well real quick.
Oh, Zach definitely knows his spins. Able to kind of work his way through many situations efficiently that people like me probably wouldn't be able to see or find. Okay, Wumbo in trouble.
So close.
Yeah, he has an okay combo. Okay, I like that. Opts for the down stack rather than the aggressive T-spin setup. Zach low to the board can control the tempo right now because Wumbo doesn't really have clean garbage either. So really tricky situation. Yeah. Oh, and yep,
that was almost. I think I saw a whole.
僕は一人きりなんかじゃなかったんだ。
ああ、思い出が消え去ることはないんだ。
アリスの記憶と一つになった時にも感じた。アリスもずっと僕を見守ってくれていたってね。
ええ、彼女。いえ、もう一人の私はきっとあなたたち。
Looking like just a pretty vanilla Tetris match going on right now.
Yeah.
Zach looking for the down stack right now. I don't know if I agree with that.
No, actually, I think he meant to hold there. I think he wanted to use his L piece for that burn, but for some reason didn't. Maybe just a control error or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. Either way, good games won though.
I think Wumbo just outsped him in that situation right there.
Yeah, potentially. Definitely one I'll have to rewatch that will be on YouTube. All the winner semis and loser semi-forward are going to be uploaded, so look out for that.
Baseball Boy lost to Zach, then Popti. Popti?
Yeah, Popti.
Popti, okay.
You can call him whatever you want. I think I was calling him Popte at first.
I try to make it a point to get people's names right, because
Gotcha.
it sucks when someone gets your name wrong, you know?
Oh, he lost to Baseball Boy. Or Baseball Boy lost to Zach and Pop T. Those are both tough opponents, no doubt.
Yeah, Pop T also sent Trash Making home. Trash Making, sure.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, 6-1.
Wow, Pop T looking good today.
And so Pop T is now waiting on of Red versus Void. Red Void PH.
All right, so next up we have Kazu versus
Iljane?
Or it's Iljane, correct. I think we can probably watch Kazu's stream or Iljane's stream. Kazu might have a higher quality stream. He streams on YouTube.
Oh, I'm just on Twitch. There's a random DJ Max stream on the Puyo Tetris channel. What the heck?
I guess I'll just pull up Iljane since I'm already set up for Twitch. Actually, no, I'm gonna try Kazu. Alright, so I'm gonna get that bet.
運命に逆らうつもり？ほら、ダメなの。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。イルミネーション。ほら、エステティックマジック。ほらリ。エステティックマジック。シグニフィケーター。ダメですよ。ダメなの。エステティックマジック。ベネフィック。何するのよ。エステティックマジック。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。シグニフィケーター。この感じ。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。ほらリ。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。この感じ。ダメなの。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。シェルネイル。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。シグニフィケーター。エステティックマジック。なんかひどい。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。シグニフィケーター。テトリスね。テトリスよ。コンジャンクション。いいものあるぞと。プリンスエステティックマジック。ホラリホラリホラリホラリ。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。ベネフィック。アイラッシュ。ベネフィック。ベネフィック。ファンデーション。アイラッシュ。ホラリホラリアイラッシュ。ベネフィック。クリームね。ホラリテトリスよ。シグニフィケーター。プリンスエステティック。ベネフィック。ホラリベネフィック。シグニフィケーター。なんかひどい。ファンデーション。シグニフィケーター。何するのよ。プリンスパレス。もう 理は分かってた？シグニフィケーター。エステティックマジック。エステティックマジック。エステティックマジック。勝利は分かってたわ。ダメなの。フリースパルスエステティックマジック。ダメなの。フリースパルスひどい。テトリスね。もう一回。勝利は分かってたわ。エステティックマジック。テトリスね。エステティックマジック。何するのよ。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。エステティックマジック。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。テトリスよ。ダメなの。コンジャンクション。エステティックマジック。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。シグニフィケーター。エステティックリースパルス。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。コンジャンクション。エステティックマジック。フリースパルス。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。シグニフィケーター。エステティックマジック。この感じ。エステティックマジック。テトリスよ。ダメなの。コンジャンクション。この感じ。来るのね。ベネフィック。アイラッシュ。テトリスよ。アイラッシュ。アイラッシュ。リップクリーム。リップクリーム。アイラッシュ。テトリスよ。シグニフィケーター。エステティック。ダメなの。ホラリー。来るのね。エステティック。コンジャンクション。ホラリー。テトリスよ。ベネフィック。ホラリー。ベネフィック。この感じ。エステティックマジック。ホラリー。この感じ。来るのね。ダメなの。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。ダメなの。ホラリー。エステティックマジック。シグニフィケーター。エステティック。ダメなの。エステティック。ダメなの。ホラリー。ホラリー。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。エステティックマジック。運命が見えない。シグニフィケーター。フリースパルスマジック。フリースパルス。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。シグニフィケーター。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。リップクリーム。アイラッシュ。リップクリーム。シグニフィケーター。ホラリー。ホラリー。いいものあげる。シグニフィケーター。コンジャンクション。アイラッシュ。ひどい。アイラッシュ。フリースパルス。ひどい。もう一回。勝利は分かってたわ。シグニフィケーター。ひどい。ファンデーション。ダメなの。ホラリー。エステティックマジック。 ベネフィック。何するのよ。ベネフィックマジック。コンジャンクション。シグニフィケーター。ベネフィックマジック。ホラリー。テトリスよ。ダメなの。ベネフィックマジック。シグニフィケーター。ひどい。テトリスよ。ダメなの。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。ダメ。エステティックマジック。見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。ファンデーションダメなの。プリンシパルスターエステティックマジック。エステティックマジック。テトリスエステティックマジック。プリンシパルスターエステティックマジック。プリンシパルスターアイラッシュ。プリンシパルステーションアイラッシュ。プリンシパルステーションひどい。アイラッシュ。ファンデーションダメなの。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。エステティックマジック。やっぱり勝っちゃった。よく見て。エステティックマジック。プリンシパルスダメなの。ファンデーションダメなの。プリンシパルスダメなの。エステティックマジック。プリンシパルスダメなの。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。ダメなの。テトリスよ。エステティックダメなの。アイラッシュ。シグニフィケーター。ファンデーション。テトリスダメなの。運命が見えない。シグニフィケーターエステティックマジック。ダメなの。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。この感じ。エステティックマジック。プリンシパルスターエステティックマジック。ダメなの。ベネフィックエステティックマジック。ベネフィックエステティックマジック。エステティックマジック。テトリスよ。この感じ。エステティックマジック。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。
but this is going to battle with the ropes. If you're going to use these things, guys, then you're going to want to make sure that you're increasing the effort that you use them with. It's not enough to use the latest fad when you're trying to do cardio and get a conditioning effect. Four other lists. Frankly, we you up and get away with how it would. Jesse might be outside and he's jogging. However, I like to say that jogging is the redheaded stepchild of locomotion. We have walking and we have sprinting, and jogging is kind of stuck right in the middle. And the fact is, we know that there are some benefits to each. However, jogging seems to kind of reap the worst of all of them. Now we know, look, if somebody's overweight especially, it's not a good idea for them to get out and start sprinting at a high impact because of the amount of weight that they have to carry. So walking would be a great option for them. However, we know if we can sprint, we can get all the benefits of a high intensity exercise and keep the duration short, so that while there might be higher impact on your joints here, the duration is short, so we can minimize that. Well, that's not what's happening here with jogging. Jogging actually provides the same amount of impact pretty much as a sprint does for the durations that you would for a walk. So you're really getting the worst of all worlds here. If you're going to do one or the other, identify whether or not you need to slow it down and go for a little bit longer time to assist in your conditioning, or try to ramp it up if you're an athlete and you're looking for a high intensity exercise by opting right for the sprinting. Wait a second, what are we doing here? This is supposed to be cardio. It's a good deadlift though. But what's he, what? Oh my God. Okay, I see, now I get it. Okay, I get it. This is not an effective form of conditioning. It's a popular form of conditioning right now, but this is what we call poorly formed HIIT training. Now, if you're going to try and do HIIT training, you're not going to want to try to mix your exercises where your benefits are optimal strength and conditioning, because one of them is going to suffer. And likely, not just that, but your own body is going to suffer as well when you try to start maxing out your deadlifts in between rounds of conditioning and jump overs and things like that. Guys, remember, be singularly focused. If you're trying to train for strength, train for strength. If you're trying to train for conditioning and a cardiovascular benefit, then do that. But don't try to mix the two, because it becomes just stupid in the long run. Now, last but not least is a really popular way to train for fat loss and conditioning and get your cardio in, and that is Tabata. Now, what you see Jesse doing here is pretty much what you see a lot of people do. A Tabata, for those that aren't really familiar with it, is a 20-second on, 10-second off interval of doing an exercise, and it can be any exercise, but in this case Jesse's doing jump rope. Now, my first gripe with Tabata is I actually love the protocol if it's done as it was originally programmed. When Tabata developed this protocol, he was using it with his Olympic athletes to do high intensity, maximum intensity efforts for 20 seconds. That meant 100%, pretty much as close as they could get to maximum heart rate for 20 full seconds. Now, how do we bastardize that and how do we screw it up? Because we never do that. We apply Tabata, meaning it's just the 20 on, 10 off sequence. So we take 20 seconds, but we take about 5 seconds to ramp up to whatever activity we're doing. Try to ramp it up if you're an athlete. Get it? Okay, I get it. Short, so that while there might be higher impact walking and we have sprinting. However, I like to say that jogging is the redheaded stepchild of locomotion. We have walking and we have sprinting, and jogging is kind of stuck right in the middle. And the fact is, we know that there are some benefits to each. However, jogging seems to kind of reap the worst of all of them. Now we know, look, if somebody's overweight especially, it's not a good idea for them to get out and start sprinting at a high impact because of the amount of weight that they have to carry. So walking would be a great option for them. However, we know if we can sprint, we can get all the benefits of a high intensity exercise and keep the duration short, so that while there might be higher impact on your joints here, the duration is short, so we can minimize that. Well, that's not what's happening here with jogging. Jogging actually provides the same amount of impact pretty much as a sprint does for the durations that you would for a walk. So you're really getting the worst of all worlds here. If you're going to do one or the other, identify whether or not you need to slow it down and go for a little bit longer time to assist in your conditioning, or try to ramp it up if you're an athlete and you're looking for a high intensity exercise by opting right for the sprinting. Wait a second, what are we doing here? This is supposed to be cardio. It's a good deadlift though. But what's he, what? Oh my God. Okay, I see, now I get it. Okay, I get it. This is not an effective form of conditioning. It's a popular form of conditioning right now, but this is what we call poorly poorly formed HIIT training. Now, if you're going to try and do HIIT training, you're not going to want to try to mix your exercises where your benefits are optimal strength and conditioning, because one of them is going to suffer. And likely, not just that, but your own body is going to suffer as well when you try to start maxing out your deadlifts in between rounds of conditioning and jump overs and things like that. Guys, remember, be singularly focused. If you're trying to train for strength, train for strength. If you're trying to train for conditioning and a cardiovascular benefit, then do that. But don't try to mix the two, because it becomes just stupid in the long run. Now, last but not least is a really popular way to train for fat loss and conditioning and get your cardio in, and that is Tabata. Now, what you see Jesse doing here is pretty much what you see a lot of people do. A Tabata, for those that aren't really familiar with it, is a 20-second on, 10-second off interval of doing an exercise, and it can be any exercise. But in
運命に逆らうつもり。S がいいな。シグニフィケーター。プリンシパルエステティックマジック。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。テトリスね。テトリスよ。プリンシパルエステひどい。エステティックマジック。テトリスよ。ダメなの。プリンシパルエステティックマジック。テトリスね。やったひどい。テトリスね。テトリスよ。よく見た。ダメなの。テトリスよ。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。この感じ。ホラリー。ホラリー。テトリス。ホラリー。ベネフィック。ファンデーション。アイラス。リップクリーム。リップクリーム。リップクリーム。やだ。テトリスね。ホラリー。ホラリー。この感じ。ホラリー。エステティックマジック。この感じ。ダメなの。テトリスね。アイラッシュするのよ。ホラリー。シグニフィケーター。アイラッシュ。リップクリーム。アイラッシュ。テトリスね。やったひどい。コンジャンクション。リップクリーム。アイラッシュね。アイラッシュするのよ。テトリスよ。ダメなの。テトリスね。やったひどい。リップクリーム。プリンシパルテトリスよ。コンジャンクション。テトリスね。クルーズね。コンジャンクション。テトリスね。よく見て。プリンシパルテトリスひどい。ベネフィックション。やだ。リップクリーム。やだ。よく見て。シグニフィケーター。ホラリー。ホラリー。ホラリー。リップクリーム。テトリスよ。ダメなの。ホラリー。シグニフィケーター。ホラリー。シグニフィケーター。ホラリー。ホラリー。やだ。ジェルネイル。アイラッシュ。シグニフィケーター。プリンシパルテトリス。ひどい。テトリスよ。エステティックマジック。テトリスね。アイラッシュ。テトリスよ。アイラッシュ。ホラリー。ファンデーション。ダメなの。テトリスね。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。ベネフィック。何するのよ。シグニフィケーター。テトリスよ。ダメなの。ホラリー。この感じ。エステティックマジック。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。ファンデーション。この感じするのね。エステティックマジック。ベネフィック。コンジャンクション。エステティックマジック。ベネフィック。何するのよ。アイラッシュ。この感じ。来るのね。ファンデーション。ダメなの。この感じ。ホラリー。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。この感じ。来るのね。ホラリー。エステティックマジック。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。ホラリー。この感じ来るのね。ホラリー。ホラリー。ベネフィック。ベネフィック。テトリスよ。シグニフィケーター。テトリスよ。ダメなの。プリンシパルスター。来るのね。アイラッシュ。リップクリーム。リフリネーション。ホラリー。ファンデーション。プリンシパルスター。いいもの。テトリスね。何するのよ。テトリスよ。ダメなの。ジェルネイル。シ シグニフィケーター。ほら、来るんじゃね。ダメなの。この感じ。この感じ。テトリスね。この感じ。やだ。テトリスね。プリンシパルスター。ほら、ひどい。シグニフィケーター。いいものある。アイラッシュ。やだ。リップクリーム。ベネフィック。シグニフィケーター。ほら、ひどい。ほら、ベネフィック。もう一回。勝利は分かってたわ。ファンデーション。シグニフィケーター。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。来るのね。ほら、エステティックマジック。ダメなの。ベネフィック。何するのよ。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。プリンシパルスター。エステティックマジック。プリンシパルスター。ひどい。エステティックマジック。ホラリー。ホラリー。やだ。テトリスね。ホラリー。アイラッシュ。やだ。アイラッシュ。テトリスね。やだ。ひどい。テトリス。テトリス。アイラッシュ。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃったファンデーション。ダメなの。この感じ。エステティック。ダメなの。テトリスね。やだ。ひどい。プリンシパルスター。やだ。ひどい。プリンシパルスター。ファンデーションね。もう一回。勝利は分かってたわ。ファンデーション。ダメなの。来るのね。ホラリー。ホラリー。エステティック。何するのよ。プリンシパルスター。エステティック。ひどい。テトリス。ダメなの。この感じ。ホラリー。ホラリー。テトリス。ダメなの。シグニフィケーター。ひどい。ホラリー。ベネフィック。ベネフィック。ベネフィック。この感じ。テトリスよ。エステティック。ダメなの。テトリスね。エステティックマジック。プリンシパルスター。よく見て。プリンシパルスター。アイラッシュがひどい。よく見て。リップクリームだよ。この感じ。ベネフィックよ。よく見て。アイラッシュ。アイラッシュ。ホラリー。来るのね。アイラッシュ。ホラリー。シグニフィケーター。ひどい。テトリスよ。テトリスね。やだ。ひどい。テトリスよ。ダメなの。プリンシパルスター。やだ。ひどい。テトリスね。ホラリー。アイラッシュ。よく見て。ベネフィック。何するのよ。ベネフィック。もう一回。勝利は分かってたわ。エステティックマジック。ホラリー。エステティックマジック。テトリスね。この感じ。エステティックマジック。来るのね。ホラリー。ホラリー。エステティックマジック。この感じ。エステティックマジック。この感じ。ベネフィック。何するのよ。シグニフィケーター。ホラリー。この感じ。ホラリー。ファンデーション。テトリスよ。テトリスよ。シグニフィケーター。リップクリーム。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。シグニフィケーター。ひどい。プリンシパルスター。ひどい。もう一回。勝利は分かってたわ。シグニフィケーター。 よく見て。アイラッシュ。プリンシパルスター。何するのよ。ファンデーション。ダメなの。プリンシパルスター。テトリスよ。テトリスよ。いや、ダメなの。テトリスね。なんかひどい。エステティック。ダメなの。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。この感じ来るのね。プリンシパルスター。ひどい。ファンデーション。リップクリーム。この感じダメですよ。この感じホラリー。シグニフィケーター。ホラリー。ホラリー。ホラリー。ベネフィック。何するのよ。この感じテトリスよ。ホラリー。ダメなの。ダメなの。テトリスね。よく見て。テトリスね。なんかひどい。テトリスよ。ベネフィック。エステティック。ダメなの。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。アイラッシュ感じエステティック。ダメなの。ホラリー。ホラリー。コンジャンクション。ベネフィファンデーション。テトリスよ。ダメなの。エステティック。リフィルメーション。テトリスね。なんかひどい。プリンシパルスター。エステティック。エステティック。ダメなの。コンジャンクション。よく見て。アイラッシュね。アイラッシュのよ。アイラッシュ。テトリスよ。ホラリー。来るのね。ホラリー。よ。アイラッシュ。シグニフィケーター。アイラッシュ。アイラッシュ。ジェルネイル。リップクリーム。運命が見えない。やっぱり勝っちゃった。シグニフィケーター。ファンデーション。ジェルネイル。エステティックマジック。この感じ。ホラリー。ファンデーション。ホラリー。ホラリー。エステティックマジック。この感じ。テトリスね。何するのよ。この感じ来るのね。コンジャンクション。エステティックマジック。やだ。シグニフィケーター。アイラッシュね。アイラッシュね。プリンシパルスター。ファンデーション。よく見て。リップクリーム。やだ。テトリスね。なんかひどい。プリンシパルスター。何するのよ。プリンシパルスター。来るのね。ホラリー。ベネフィック。コンジャンクション。なんかひどい。アイラッシュ。テトリスね。なんかひどい。もう一回。勝利は分かってたわ。ファンデーション。ダメなの。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。なんかひどい。エステティックマジック。この感じ。エステティックマジック。ダメなの。